Hi everyone, myself Lingareddy. In this session, we discuss electrochemical series and applications. Right? First, what is the electrochemical series? Let me explain. When the electrode in contact with their ions are arranged on the basis of the value of their standard reduction potential. Standard reduction potential. The resulting series is called the electrochemical series. Right? Also we can call electromotive force. Electromotive or activity series. I hope it's clear. When the electrode is contact with their ion solution, the arranged on the basis on the values, the reduction potentials is formed, that is resultant reduction potential value. That the series is called the electrochemical series or electromotive or activity series. Right? Let us see what is electrochemical series. This is called electrochemical series, right? This is the negative reduction potential, highest reduction potential, negative reduction potential is lithium. The most reduction potential or most positive value reduction potential value is fluorine. Generally, the electrode potential value, more negative value acting as a best reducing agent, more positive value acting as a best oxidizing agent. So this is best oxidizing agent, this is best reducing agent. Reducing agent nothing but ready to lose the electron. Oxidizing agent means ready to gain the electron. Here gaining the electron, here lost the electron, here lost the electron. That is the difference here. I hope it is clear. We know that the alkali metals and alkali earth metals ready to lose the electrons due to the electropositivity nature. Here also same, the standard reduction potential value more negative value here, so it ready to lose the electrons, right? And which is having more positive value, it is ready to gain the electrons. This is the regarding information about electrochemical series, right? Very important point here. So here whenever we can measure the standard electron potential value, we refer with the hydrogen electrode. This is hydrogen value. This hydrogen value having 0, so it's not positive charge, it is not negative charge. So these are the connected with the hydrogen. These electrodes acting as a anode. This value is reduction potential value is negative. Whenever the hydrogen connected with and below the hydrogen value here, this one here, this time is here, this is acting as a your cathode. This condition, this one having acting as a cathode, right? Cathode nothing but positive value, right? So now this time it is acting as a here, in these two cases, this one acting as a your hydrogen electrode acting as a cathode, but here in this case the hydrogen electrode acting as a anode, right? I hope it is clear. Let me explain with the example, you can understand very clearly. That is the characteristics of First example here. Characteristics of electrochemical series. Right. The example number 1 here. Here we are taking, this is zinc electrode, and here we are connecting hydrogen electrode. This is standard hydrogen electrode. This is zinc electrode we are taking. This is a zinc electrode, and this is hydrogen electrode. Already we seen in the explanation in the electrode, standard reference electrode, right? These two are connecting to each other. Here salt bridge is there. Now here, which one is acting as a cathode, which one is acting as a anode? Already we explained. Let us observe here. So zinc is there here. This is the zinc value. This is the here hydrogen value. So zinc having more positive value. So zinc acting as a anode value here. Sorry. So this is acting as a anode because of more negative value. This is acting as a cathode, right? And this is having positive values, positive value. I hope it is clear how to decide the whenever electrode connected with hydrogen. Next, one more example. This is the example 2 here, right? So here hydrogen electrode we are taking. This is copper electrode. This is the copper electrode. Here hydrogen. Roughly I am drawing here. So in this case here, just observe the electrochemical series. Here electrochemical series, the copper here, the copper, this is the copper. So copper having positive value, it is having negative, little bit less than positive, right? So 0 value. So now it is acting as a anode. In this case, this metal is acting as a cathode. I hope it is very clear, right? So copper here, the positive value having, so this is acting as a cathode. So this is acting as a anode. So anode having negative charge, this is positive values. So I hope it is clear. Whenever the remaining all electrodes connected with hydrogen electrode, which case we have to take anode and cathode. I hope it is very clear, right? So I will use some points here. The point number 1 here, metals on top of the metals on the top, nothing but high negative standard reduction potential value, nothing but lithium, right? Tendency to lose electron readily. Those are active metals. Right? For example, lithium is there and sodium is there. So top of the elements, it is more active metals, right? Which is having negative standard reduction potential metal, having value. That metals are acting as active metals. Second point here, non-metals, the non-metals on the bottom, nothing but high positive value, high positive standard reduction potential value. So here the tendency to gaining of electrons more, tendency to gain electron, those metals, those are active non-metals. that also active only but it is non-metals. Let us observe now electrochemical series, right? So top of the elements, these elements are all the are metals, and bottom of the elements, these are the all the here fluorine and bromine and iodine, these are the non-metals but it is active metals, active non-metals. I hope it is clear. Next one, here, applications of electrochemical series. Electrochem, right? In that, first one, reactivity of metals. Here, very important point, the activity of metals depend on its tendency to lose the electron, so metal is there here, metal is converted into metal n plus ion and here gives n electrons, right? So here which metals can easily can lose the electron, that metals having highly reactive, right? Nothing but the electropositive metals have more tendency to electron loss, so that metals having more reactive nature, right? Point number 2 here, metals which is has high negative value reduction potential value, the chemically active metals, chemically active metal which has high negative standard reduction potential value said to be chemically active, chemically active. I hope it is very clear. Metal which is has high negative reduction potential value, so lithium is having high negative reduction potential value, so lithium your lithium place electron and it converted here, so the E naught value, the reduction potential value, how much is there, minus 3.0, so it is have high negative value, so lithium is highly reactive than remaining other metals. I hope it is clear. One third point, chemical reactivity decreases top to bottom, decreases top to bottom, right? Lithium to fluorine, F2, the chemical reactivity is decreases. I hope it is clear. This is the top of the element in in electrochemical series. This is the top element, this is bottom of elements. So which is the more reactive? Lithium is more reactive than fluorine. So I hope it is clear, right? So a few example we will discuss here, the reactivity metals. Example here, alkali and alkaline earth metals having high reactivity, reactive nature, right? For example, sodium metal is there. This is the top of the electrochemical series, right? This is react with water. This is the cold water. Even it's produce NaOH plus H2 gas. It's give a hydrogen gas. Next, one more example. Sodium also can react with mineral acids to produce your corresponding salts plus hydrogen gas. So highly reactive metal react with water and acids. It can produce the hydrogen gas, right? I hope it is clear. Next, one more point here, fourth point. This is iron, lead, tin, nickel, cobalt, which lie a little down, right? So nickel plus H2O, this is the cold condition. Here no hydrogen gas, no H2 gas is liberated, right? Instead of that, no reaction. It is very good, right? Same nickel, it treated with H2O. This H2O is steam condition. It gives hydrogen gas. So it is little bit heat is need to the metals react with water. That means compared to alkali and alkali metals, these metals are less reactive due to the region is less negative standard reduction potential value. I hope it is clear. The fifth point here, metal like copper, mercury, silver, gold, which lie below hydrogen. So these metals are less reactive than hydrogen. So those metals less reactive than hydrogen, right? So those metals not evolve hydrogen gas when react with water, right? For example here, so due to less reactive, right? So do not evolves H2 gas from H2O. Example, Ag plus H2O, no reaction due to it is positive standard reduction potential value. I hope it is clear. The first application, right, the reactivity of metals, and second application is electropositive character of metals. The second one is electropositivity character. Of metals. Electropositivity character depends on the standard reduction potential value. So it is the electropositive character, it is electropositive nature, it is depends on standard reduction potential value, right? Let me explain very clearly. So here three kinds of metals is there. The first one is strong electropositivity metal, and moderatively electropositivity metal, weak electropositive metals, right? So here very simple difference here. The first one here, more negative standard reduction potential value, more is the metallic character, nothing but electro. More is the electropositive character. Generally, the more strong electropositive metal here lies between 0. minus 3.02 minus 2.0. This value, standard excitation potential value, in between this value, that is strong electropositivity metals. Next one here, metals having standard reduction potential value between 0.02 minus 2.0 volts, right? The example here, aluminum, zinc, iron, right, nickel, cobalt, such a metals as moderatively electropositivity metals, right? The metals which are below the hydrogen, the possess positive value, the metals is weakly electropositivity metals, right? Here, metal which are below the hydrogen and possess positive standard reduction potential or weakly electropositivity nature. Example, copper, silver, gold, Rm, right? This is the second application, how to decide the electropositivity of nature based on the electrode potential. So next one, third application, right? Third application, displacement reaction. In that, the first one, A, to predict the whether a given metal will displace other from its salt solutions. To predict whether a given metal will display other from its salt solution. How to predict this one? That point number 1, metal having negative standard reduction potential will displace the metal from its salt solution. I hope it is clear. Which metal having a negative standard reduction potential is more, that metal easily can replaced by the if salt solution of metals, right? Let me explain with the example, it's very clear. Zinc plus copper sulfate to react to forming your zinc sulfate is forming plus copper, right? So this is negative standard reduction potential is more than copper standard reduction potential. So easily zinc can displace the copper. I hope it is clear. A is complete. Next one, B point here. Displace the is the B point. Displacement of one non-metal from its salt solution by another non-metal. Here exactly opposite to the metals, right? The point number 1 here, a non-metal having high positive standard reduction potential value will display another non-metal. With the lower reduction potential value. With the example, we will get very clear idea. So example here, for example, Cl2 is there plus 2Ki. So here Cl can replace the iodine to form a 2 moles here, right? 2KCl plus I2 is forming, right? Here the standard reduction potential value, positive value here, more than iodine. The chlorine is more than iodine. I hope it is clear this point. That's why it is replaced by the iodine. The chlorine is replaced by the iodine. So here what happened here, reaction, 2 moles of iodine, I minus, converted into, it is reduced taking place, so it is oxidation taking place, it is converted into I2 plus loss of 2 electrons, right? These 2 electrons and combine with Cl2 to form a 2Cl. So here 2 K plus ions is there, this is combined with that K plus ion, displaced by the potassium, displaced by the iodine. I hope it is clear. Already we discussed which is standard reduction potential is more, that is ready to accept the electrons. Okay, here more accepting of electrons, which one? Chlorine, because of it is positive standard reduction potential value is there. Next one, C point here. Displacement of hydrogen from dilute acid by metal. Here very one key point is there. Based on that key point we can easily understand the hydrogen displaced by the metal. Here metal occupying top position in the electrochemical series. So here readily liberate H2 gas, right? Example here, magnesium is there and react with dilute acid H2 HCl to form a MgCl2 plus hydrogen gas, here 2 moles, right? For example, we can take copper or silver or Au, reaction with H2, no reaction, sorry, HCl. Best we can write here acid to form here no reaction because of these metals present in electrochemical series bottom. So which one is bottom of the electrochemical series? That is less reactive due to less negative standard reaction potential. I hope it is clear. Next one, D point here in metal in displacement only, right? Displacement of hydrogen from H2O, right here. Iron and above iron metals are capable of liberating H2 gas from O2, right? The example here, for example here, alkali metals, alkali earth metals, liberate H2 from H2 gas from cold water, right? But we can take zinc or magnesium or hydrogen, magnesium. So the point number 1 here, magnesium, except magnesium here, it's alkali earth metal only. Magnesium or zinc or iron, to liberate the hydrogen gas, the H2O is required here, the hot condition. The water is required here, hot condition. So to form a here H2 gas is giving here with the hot condition. But alkali metals and alkali earth metals to give H2 gas from water at cold condition. I hope it is clear. This is a cold water, this is hot water, right? Because of top of the elements are more reactive than bottom of the elements in electrochemical series. Next one, fourth point here, displacements is over. Now reducing power of metals. Reducing power of metals. Reducing power depends on the, it is depends tendency to losing of electron or losing of electron, right? Which reagent is easily lose the electron, that will be acting as a good reducing agent. I hope it is clear. So which is having more negative standard reduction potential value, it is acting as a best a reducing agent. Let me explain very clearly with the examples. Here the metals we are taking sodium and zinc and iron, right? So reduction potential value here, standard reduction potential value here minus 2.71, and here 0.76, and here minus 0.44. So which one is more strong reducing agent here? Which is having more negative value, it is best reducing agent. So this is the reducing reagent order. So sodium is strong reducing than zinc and iron. Iron is weak reducing than zinc and sodium. I hope it is clear. This is reducing power, RP, reducing power. Generally, in electrochemical series, top of the element is alkali metals and alkali earth metals. So that elements having more negative value. So your alkali and alkaline earth metals, alkali earth metals are strong reducing agent. Strong reducing agent. I hope it is clear. Next one, fifth point here, oxidizing power. How to decide oxidation power here? Simple key point here. So one key point. More the positive standard reduction potential, more the oxidizing power. Already second slide we discussed electrochemical series. The top to lithium to fluorine, the standard reduction potential positive nature is increases, highest is fluorine. Fluorine is best the oxidizing agent. For example, with example I will explain here. I2 Br2 Cl2 F2, right? Here the standard reduction potential value here plus 0.53 plus 1.06, and here 1 plus 1.36 and plus 2.85, right? So here to iodine to fluorine, oxidizing nature increases, oxidizing power increases. Oxidizing power increases. The region is, the simple region is, this is the standard reduction potential, positive value is more, standard reduction potential is more. I hope it is clear. Next one, sixth one, your thermal stability of metal oxide, metallic oxides, right? Simple point here, the point number one, thermal stability of the metal oxide depends on it is electropositivity value, right? So electropositivity is more, that related metal oxide, the stability of oxides increases, right? All right. Generally in electrochemical series, right, in electrochemical series, series, lithium to fluorine, electropositivity is decreases. So here the stability of oxides also decreases. Stability of oxides is decreases. Let me explain with the examples. For example, silver oxide is there, Ag2O. It is heating. After heat, what is the forming here? 2Ag plus of O2 is forming. Then next one here, Hg also same, Hg, and here on heating 2Hg, right, plus O2. I hope it is clear. These are the less standard reduction potential value. So less electropositivity element compared to alkali and alkali earth metals. So it is whenever apply the heating, easily decomposition is taking place. Then next one here, barium oxide and sodium oxide, Al2O3, at normal temperature on heating also here no decomposition. These are the region is electropositivity element combined with oxygen, so heat binding is very strong. I hope it is clear. Next one, seventh application, with production of electrolysis. In case two or more ions are present in a solution during electrolysis, certain ions are discharged. For example, some ions is there here, sodium ions and chlorine ions and H plus ions and OH minus ion. Here electrodes is there, is connected with battery. So here, so which is first will be discharged at the electrode. It's explained by the electrochemical series only. I hope it is clear. Right, in general, the point number one here, in general, in such a competition, the ion which is strong oxidizing agent is discharged first at cathode, which is strong oxidizing agent, it will be first discharged at cathode, right? For example here, potassium, calcium plus 2, sodium plus 2 plus 1, magnesium plus 2, aluminium plus 3, right, Zn plus 2, right, these are the iron plus 3, iron plus 2, right. Here to here the oxidizing power increases, right, the oxidizing power increases, so oxidizing power increases, so automatically the deposition of the electrode also increases, and also deposition also increases. I hope it is clear. Point number 2 here, anions, which is strong reducing agent. Strong reducing agent, that means strong reducing agent means negative standard reduction potential value. Which one is the standard reduction potential value? Is negative is less, is liberated first at, at the cathode. Generally here SO4 minus 2, NO3 minus, OH minus, and Cl minus, and Br minus, and I minus. This is the increasing order of deposition, or discharge. I hope it is clear. Next one, eighth application. For eighth application, right? Lettmeyer diagram. This Lettmeyer diagram, what information giving here? Lettmeyer diagram explain compare the standard reduction potential of the various oxidation state of the element, right? So here Lettmeyer diagram explain comparing the standard electrode potential of the various oxidation state of the element. I hope it is clear. Let me explain with the example. It's very clear. So an acidic medium, right? Iron is there. The iron converted into iron plus 2, and after that iron converted into iron plus 3. Iron plus 2 converted into iron plus 3. So here the E0 value, iron converted into iron plus 2, is 0.44 volts, right? Here the E0 value, iron plus 2 converted into iron plus 3, so here minus 0.77 volts, right? Different oxidation state and different electrode potential. First we will take iron converted into iron plus 2, right? This standard reduction potential value is positive value. Iron will dissolve in acid medium to form iron plus 2. Okay, this is positive reduction potential, due to positive reduction potential. The next point here, iron plus 2 to plus 3, the standard reduction potential value is negative, right? So here negative value, so hence it is here, hence the positive +2 state of iron will be more stable than +3 state in acid medium. I hope it is clear. And one more important point here, the positive value here, that iron will be dissolved in a medium to form a iron +2 due to the positive reduction potential value. And then here +2 is more stable than the +3 in acid medium, right, because of negative standard reduction potential value. I hope it is clear. Next, one more important point here, the potential on right side of a species is more positive than that on the left, then it will undergo disproportionation reactions. I hope it is clear. Disproportionation reaction. Let me explain with the example. It's very clear. The Cl minus is there. The Cl minus, it converted into of Cl2 gas, of Cl2 converted into the basic medium ClO minus, right? E0 value here, Cl minus converted into here, Cl minus converted into Cl2, the reduction potential value here minus 1.35 volts, right? Here same E0 value here, Cl2 converted into ClO minus, that value here minus 0.4, right? What I am given here, the potential right side, this side, species having more positive than the left side. Here 0.4, here 0, this is more negative value 1.35. So this is more positive value, then undergo disproportionation reaction. This will be undergo disproportionation reaction. What is the disproportionation reaction here? Here increase in oxidation state and here decrease in oxidation state, right? Same element, both increasing oxidation state and decreasing oxidation state simultaneously happening. That reaction, such a reaction is called disproportionation reactions. So here, whenever the right side negative value is less compared to left side, so the middle of the atom, it is undergo both oxidation and reduction. So that we can call disproportionation reaction. I hope it is clear. So now one point here, Cl2 will undergoes disproportionation reaction. In basic medium. I hope it is clear. Next one, 9th one, last application. Important. Sometimes they are asking. Intensive character of EMF. We know basic information here. E0 is intensive property. right? E naught is, just a minute here, you know that here intensity properties are non-additive, right? Okay, if here two of cells are added, then what is the EMF of the total cell, right? By using this intensity character of EMF, we can calculate the two of cells of adding then what is the resultant, the EMF of the cell. Let me explain with the examples. The generally here number of electron change n, right? Here n1 and E naught 1 place, n2 E naught 2 equal to n3 E naught 3. So this is general formula, right? Here n equal to what? Here n equal to commonly what is the change in electrons here? So number of change in electrons, right? Next one is value is standard reduction potential value. Let me explain with the examples. Example 1, copper plus 2 to copper plus 1 and copper plus 1 to copper. So here to here, this is number of electron changing here, only one electron, so gaining one electron here, n equal to 1. E naught value is 0.15 volts. Then next one here n2 equal to 1, so number of electron changes is 1 here, so E naught value equal to 0.5650 volts, right? Then what about here to here electron changes here? N equal to n3 equal to number of electron changes here, total number of electron changes here 2. And what about the E naught value here? E naught value is what? So how to calculate such a problems, right? Already we discussed, based on this formula we can identify the E naught 3 value, right? n1 how much is there here? 1 into n2 how much is here? E1 how much is there? That is 0.15 volts place, and here n2 is 1 into 0.50 volts equal to the n3 value is number of electron changes is 2 into, and E naught 3 value is like this. So E naught 3 we have to find out. So what is the final answer here? E naught 3 equal to 1 into 0.15 into, place here, place 1 into 0.50 by 2, so that equal to here E naught 3 equal to place 0.352 volts. So this is the one of the example for the intensity character of EMF cell. And then next one more example. So example 2 here, more example, more clear idea, right? So chromium plus 3, chromium plus 2, and here chromium, right? The n1 equal to here changes is 1, your n2 equal to changes is 2. The E naught value here, E naught value 1 is equal to minus 0.40, and here E naught value here is minus 0.91 volts, right? What is the relation between here? the number of electrons is changing here. N3 equal to, this is N2, this is N1, N3 equal to, here 3 electron changes. E03, what is the electropotential, is E02, right? General formula we know that N1 is 1, your E1 is minus 0.40 in place 2 into, and here what is the changes, E2 minus 0.91 volts equal to 3 into E0 value, E03 value. So that E03 value is equal to minus 0.79 volts. I hope it is clear. Then here 10th application, last application, this is extraction of metals. Extraction of metals. More electropositive metals can display less electropositive metals, right? With example very clear idea will get here. So here 2 moles of NaAgCN 2 times plus Zn, and here to form a Na2ZnCN 4 times plus 2 Ag going out. So here this is having more electropositive than silver. So whenever adding here, this can be displaced by this to get this product. So we can extract the silver from this method. So also we can use your extraction of metals, which is displayed by the metals, that according to the electrochemical series we can decide. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you so much.